Now let's dive into the practicalities of how this code will function. Python scripts that is going to help us to detect keyword cannibalization across any website that we own. For this script to work, as you can see, there is a data frame here, df. It's a pandas data frame that is derived when pandas reads an Excel file called keywordssheet.xlsx. So this means that we are going to need an Excel file to conduct the cannibalization detection process via this script. That Excel file needs to contain 3 major columns in this order. The first column is the keywords column, the second column is the URL column, and the third column is the keyword positions column. So we could get keywords, URLs, and positions for any website using a multitude of tools. You can use Ahrefs, you can use SEMrush, and you could even use Search Console. So if you check Search Console, you see that you have average position here, which shows up at this part of the screen. Let me just reduce my window a bit. And there you have it, your average search results position. You have your queries, which are keyword equivalent, and you have your pages, which are URL equivalents. To export all of this data from Search Console, you can use an extension called Search Analytics for Sheets. That's if you do not have a paid subscription on SEMrush or Ahrefs or other SEO tools. So in that case, what you just do is that ensure that you have Search Console access to the website of interest. Then you click on extensions and you click on add-ons, click on get add-ons, and then from the get add-ons you are going to be led to an add-ons marketplace, and in that marketplace what you are going to do there is you are going to download or install Search Analytics for Sheets. So I'm going to search for it here. This is it, and this is, I just have to click install, and once you install you can see there are 192,000 downloads. So multiple people are also using this extension. You give it all of the requisite permissions, and from that point on it is going to be available across all of your spreadsheets. So what it's going to help you do is that it's going to integrate your Google Sheets with your Google Search Console accounts, and through your Search Console accounts it's going to access any website that you have Search Console access to. And then let me click on the, now it's going to open in the sidebar, as you can see. And when it opens in the sidebar, you could always use it. So I could pick a site that I have access to, like marketmummy.com, and I will tell it, hey, I want you to export a couple of files for my use. I want 25,000 rows, and I want you to filter by, you can filter by query if you wanted to, but this will not be a tutorial for how to use this extension. So what you just simply need to do is to use the group by field to group by query, to group by page, and that largely does it for you. So you're going to have all queries and all pages added down, and then you want to keep the results in the active sheets, or you could select a specific sheet, or you could place your results in a new sheet, and then you click on request data. So but I'm not going to use the Search Analytics extension to achieve my objectives here as far as finding the keywords and the positions and the pages. I only just went down this road to show you how it is done. So these are the queries. I have to change the name here to keyword. The page, I'll change the name here to URL, and I'm going to delete these other columns. That's how it is used. But for my own purposes, I'm going to pick a website that I don't have access to. I'm going to copy the URL to that website, and then I would go into my SEMrush account and try to get all of the keyword rankings associated with that website. So I'm going to come and click here, organic research. And once I click organic research, I'm going to then click on this tab called positions. That is of interest to me. After clicking positions, I would now export. I would not export all of the keywords here. I don't think I need to do that. I may just decide to export 3000 for the sake of simplicity. And I have to export it to an Excel file because the script I am using is going to deploy pandas to read the contents of an Excel file. So the next thing I need to do is I need to just clean up my Excel file a bit. I'm going to attempt to clean up this Excel file in Google Sheets. So let me just create a new spreadsheet and conduct the cleanup there. So I'm going to import all of the contents that I have downloaded from SEMrush, and when it is uploaded here, I'm going to ensure that I remove all spaces. There must be no spaces in the file. If there are spaces, then the Python script is going to produce errors. So that's the reason why we have to try to look through to ensure that our sheet is devoid of errors. So let's just errors and spaces. So I'm going to come here to paste. And it's pasted. I'm going to delete this other tab because I don't need it. And I'm going to add a filter and lock the first row. Good. Now I'm going to check no blank spaces. All I need are keyword, position, and URL. So I'm going to pull in URL from here, place it between keyword and position, and delete the remaining tabs in the sheet. Delete even the empty tabs. And then I have to also search for white spaces because white spaces could also create errors in the Python script. So I have to ensure that there are no blanks. And now that I know that there are no blanks, I just have to give the sheet a representative name. I could just name it keywords sheets. And then I download as an Excel file. After downloading as an Excel file, what I need to do here is that I need to upload this file to my Google Colab environment. And I'm going to share the script with you so that you could also run it yourself. So I click here to upload, and I upload the sheet, and then I have to ensure that the sheet is referenced here. The next thing I need to do is check the output Excel file and ensure that it has a representative name. And that's all. You click on run time and run all. And there should be no errors if all of the references are accurate. And that's it. To see the output file that I have referenced here, I just have to click on this circle, this arrow, and I download it. And now the cannibalization file is downloaded. I could import the cannibalization file here if I wanted to. So let me import it and see all of the instances of keyword cannibalization. I have to insert it in a new sheet. And voila, that's it. I now have keywords and the instances of cannibalization that relate to them across 3 columns. So this is how you are able to detect keyword cannibalization on a large scale. The most cannibalized keywords are keywords that are going to rank across 3 URLs. The least cannibalized keywords are keywords that will rank just across a single URL. So let me know what you think.